President held a cabinet meeting this morning where, obviously, tariffs was just one topic. Sky's David Blevins has more now on that cabinet meeting from DC.
Around the world we went in the space of 90 minutes. Another very lengthy press conference mid-cabinet meeting covering everything from the state of the markets to the potential for trade deals to his hopes in relation to the talks with Iran taking place this weekend and his hopes for a ceasefire in Ukraine. But of course much of the time was taken up with questions about what's going on in the markets as a result of his tariffs policy. He described yesterday as the biggest day in the history of the markets, but used one word rather negatively 3 times. The President spoke about transition difficulties, transition costs, transition problems. Now, he never quite got to the point of defining what he meant by transition, but the only transition I can think of is the one between tariffs being imposed and tariffs being paused then yesterday. Now, he said it's all going to work out well. He didn't take any responsibility at all for the chaos we've witnessed in the markets. Instead, when he got a question about what happened this morning, the drop in the US markets, he deferred to his Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who said they were up 10, down 5, not a bad ratio, and he didn't see anything unusual today. He also then deferred to his Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, who said they really didn't have enough hours in the day to deal with the more than 75 countries who are knocking on the door, he claims, seeking a trade deal. The President was asked about how soon some of those deals could take place. He said, I could do it in one day if I want to, but they've got to be good deals. And I think we heard for the first time that he's considering bringing in lawyers from external law firms to help those who now have just 90 days to try and negotiate some of those deals.